Hey guys, Jamie Lee here with Progressive Programming. We're talking about our monthly preview. So I want to recap what we've done in the past through the month of May, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's coming up in June. So with COVID being down, shutting down gyms around the world, we're still going to continue on our at-home programming, but from the month of May, we made some adjustments due to our, the being shut down, a lot of gyms losing the opportunity to keep our clients on a progression and working through from our microcycles to the mesocycle to the macro cycle or macro calendar. So I've made some adjustments and tweaks so that way we were able to, get what our clients want to get is progress. And if you're out of the gym and unable to use heavy loading or don't have a pull-up bar, the month of May, we pretty much adjusted so that way we can get a little bit of all of that. So we're going to continue to make those adjustments to get through this next month of May or June. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves back on track, hoping that things continue to work itself out. So recap on May, we had our primary of a front squat. Secondary was our presses. We went from a strict press to a push press complex. And then pull-ups. We had some strict pull-ups with double unders as our skill focus. Now we're going to continue on some of this stuff. This last month and this next month were the end of our mesocycle of focusing on primary strength and just raw strength. So not a whole lot of skilled movement patterns as far as like the Olympic lifts. So we're going to continue on that trajectory of our strength, and we're going to take it to some deadlifts. So for the month of June, our primary focus is a deadlift. Now we're going to be working with some decent amount of volume. Most of us here at Diablo, we've definitely still been out through the month of May, but we want to get some heavy weight in our hands. So we want to be able to work on that stimulus and something that we've probably been missing a lot of. So we're going to be working some deadlifts, and then we're going to get into some of our skilled work. So we're going to work on our snatch. This is going to be primarily focusing on the hang snatch. So as we're pulling from the ground with a good amount of volume, we're going to be working on our hang squat snatch plus overhead squats as a complex. Now this is going to be set up not working with any specific percentage wise. So basically it's been a couple months since we've probably been into a regular normal routine. So we want to kind of rebuild and just lift, get some practice, get some skill in there before we really work into our Olympic lifting mesocycle coming up in July. So that is our 2 barbell strength movements focuses for this month, and then our secondary or our skill focus is going to be more of a gymnastics, but a strict gymnastics. So like I said before, not a lot of people have pull-up bars or the ability to hang and do those movement patterns. At least some of the consistency. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with some gymnastics, strict gymnastics, but it's going to be from toes to bar to pistols to some skin the cats. We're also going to be sprinkling in some strongman movement patterns. So some carries, some loaded carries, and things like that. So we've got some fun stuff going on there built in an EMOM format. Now, the other thing that we're going to be doing through this next month is we're going to start to see a little bit more open. Okay, so we're going to be using some of our past open workouts. We've got 3 of them this month, and I will keep those guys as a secret, so that way we can kind of be surprised when they show up. And that is pretty much it. So for this month, we've got some cool stuff coming. Prepare for some long runs. Just to get some monostructural work-ins with all the added barbell work we have. So it's going to be a big month. Have fun, guys. Stay healthy. Stay safe.